headlines. COVID-19 lockdown likely to be reimposed in Manipur for 2 weeks. Major student bodies demand COVID-19 countermeasure policy. Animal Union announces indefinite Imphal More road band. And two insurgents held, a huge cache of arms and ammunition seized. Hello, you're watching Times of Manipur English News with me, Mandira, and now the news in detail. Manipur Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren Singh today paid floral tribute to Rajashri Bhagyachandra on his 222nd death anniversary during a function at Sri Sri Govindaji Temple in Palace Compound, Imphal East. Chief Minister remembered Rajashri Bhagyachandra as a great ruler who succeeded in bringing a new dimension in Manipuri society. He called on the people to pray for a peaceful and healthy society in his death anniversary. In a media query regarding the surge in COVID-19 cases in Manipur, Chief Minister said that the whole nation has been badly affected by the virus, admitting that it has become very hard to contain the pandemic for which there is no vaccine as of now. Biren said that the pandemic has greatly affected the economy. As such, many countries have adopted strict compliance of SOPs, the only effective measure to restrict the positivity rate, he added. Biren asserted that in Manipur, people seemingly are not bothering about the SOPs. Biren said the situation in the past few days is alarming in the state. He informed that the government has identified the areas and the pockets which have been severely hit by the virus. Total lockdown would be imposed in these areas to prevent further spread of the virus, he informed. Biren Singh also urged all local clubs to get involved in government efforts in the fight against the virus. He also said that the state government has sought advice from the centre regarding imposition of a statewide total lockdown for a couple of weeks. Social Welfare Minister O. Henry, Rajya Sabha MP Maharaja Leshemba Sanajauba and Kairao Constituency MLA and Indrajit were also present at the occasion.
Santi Hajilamnaba state the Laina, Dinana, Miama Piri Bawaba, Unamuche, Open Biro, you SOPC. So, what she lays in the marks of people. As I sing the government of the social setting, so I not organic and umpire of people. I did that new homes, but I'm not organic. COVID negative prevent the volume. Live activity program in enforce on another police side again. The live activity policing infector, live activity nurses infector, live activity doctor infection. I have a portion of fully implement of the correct inconvenient way. Other clubs organize a bureau like Obio in our Thank you.
6 major student bodies, AIMS, AMSU, DISAM, KSA, MSF and SUK, today staged a protest at Kaishampat, Kaishamlekai, Lerembi Community Hall, demanding the government to initiate effective COVID-19 countermeasure policy. The student bodies have raised the demand in view of the alarming COVID-19 positive rate in the state. The protesting student leaders also demanded a free COVID hospital, a COVID-19 task force, bulk supply of medical kits and comprehensive policy on COVID-19. The SAM President Namairakpam Edison informed that the student bodies have readied a 12-point charter of demands for effective tackling of the pandemic and that this will be submitted to Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren. He warned of a relay hunger strike if the government does not meet the demands.
पिसंद्रिंगे मांगने इनफॉर्मल ने मीडिया दे लाउथोपदगी हौरगा अखोइना अखोइगी केनोसी मुपसी अखोइना अदुम हौजरबने अदुना ngasi ma अखोइना पिसंजरगनि दुगा हायें हांचित फोगी मनुंगदा अखोइगी पॉजिटिव ओइबसे लाक्त्रगदि सिदगी हेना कनबा अखोइदि अखोइना रिली हंगर स्ट्राइक न चिंगबसिंगसे मसे अखोइ तौरकनि दुगा मतम जे अखोइ थादरे मसे अखोइना खुदक तौगदब थबक अमनि न अखोइदा फौजे दुना अखोइ मतम मसे थादे
Chandel District Animal Farmers Welfare Union has announced an indefinite bandh along Imphal More Road, including IVR connecting Chandel District headquarter beginning October 27. The bandh is to push for protection and conservation of Mithun Sandang. Our More correspondent reports that the union had earlier imposed an indefinite blockade along Imphal More Road last month on the same demand, but was called off due to the COVID-19 crisis. Chandel District Animal Farmers Welfare Union Finance Secretary Anthony Mongsang said that members of 110 units of civil society groups in Chandel and Tengnoupal districts are all set to begin the proposed bandh. He also called upon all civil society organizations in the hills to extend support to the strike.
Hanna September ki date amada ban tawguni haina akoina tawrumbadu COVID-19 na maram oraga jaithokre aduma pu ngasi phawda government side ki response amata phangdabagi maram na October ki 27 asida akoina Chandel district amadi Tengnoupal district animak ki lambi da indefinite ban tawguni.
Meanwhile, Mau Students Union MSU has called off the proposed bandh over the death of a Mai Charana, a Mau resident. The decision comes following a meeting between the representatives of the union and Mai JAC and advisor to Chief Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan. During the meeting today, both sides entered into an agreement which led to the cancellation of the strike, a release from MSU said. A combined team of Bishnupur Commando Unit and a column of 31 Assam Rifles led by additional SP OPs Okram Wangkhomba seized a huge cache of arms and ammunition from two insurgents belonging to KCP PWG Khuman group. The arrested were identified as Sapam Mohan Singh alias Tayai aged 48 years of Tentha Kunau and Salam Bhorot alias Poinu aged 49 years of Sakolban Sayang Kuramawang Khong. From their possession, the security forces seized one 9mm pistol marked as USA 111, one 9mm magazine with 8 live rounds, 2 Chinese hand grenades and 2 detonators. The duo along with the seized weapons was handed over to Bishnupur police station for further necessary legal action, a police report said. Time for a short break, keep watching.
COVID-19 pandemic ki kallaba safuna school college coaching center chingbasing thonglona khrabasu isa gi yumda ningthi jana tamba yaraba ahan bagi oina class 12 chemistry subject ki takpi tambi bagi lamda sangne experience leiraba oza sona mani na puthopi be application ngasi mak Google Play Store da changbiduna download tobiyu Sonamani e-classes. Nang medical ta masatpada Asia gina nang naktahang balaini. General Nursing and Midwifery GNM 3 years course. 12 pass in arts or science stream in confused to become a part of one of the most respectable professional career of all time. 12 pass and above duration 3 years 6 months. BSc in Medical Radiology and Imaging Technology DMRI.
Ultrasound, MRI, CT scan, X-ray.
BSc in Medical Laboratory Technology.
BSc in Operation Theatre Technology.
Amang sang luraba matung natraga saramdai thaklamdai da sapon sijina duna khut seng na handok pigadabani khuzin tena nana thambigadabani Apaba ising pitak pigadabani chana ba potlam sing hazana kuptuna thambigadabani yumgi apoiba amasung amangsang luna nana thambi Chahi manga phabugi manungda leiba angangsingbu ORS, zinc tablet amadi machal suba chinjaksing phajana pijabiduna diarrhea dagi ngakthokminarasi.
Hi guys, this is Binakan. Welcome to Aura Career Launcher, a coaching institute for standard 9 and 10.
That is, X is greater than 0, Y greater than 0 are televisions, fans, refrigerators.
The
negative terminal of the emitter is connected to one terminal.
So, what are you waiting for? Join now.
Now, enjoy 20% extra on Kangla Popcorn, Kangla Milky Balls and Kangla Rings.
Kangla.
Europe Engineering Management PIZ amadi General Course tamningba mahiroi singidamakta scholarship 100% fangbada natana stipend oina 4.2 lakh fangbagi kudongchaba leiraba mahai tamfam singni loina na India amadi foreign lebak singda MBBS MD course na chingba kaya masu tamnabagidamak amadi education loan gi kudongchaba su pizari hena kupamorol gidamak contact obiro Fort Witt Global Consulting Private Limited, North AOC K Grupat Infal. Contact number 6909374625.
Thoibi,
Thaza, cheng no slow. I khao lo thogi.
marks ti.
Kaigi marks no.
Kaigi marks no bu kaino. Hujik oiriba COVID-19 gi laichit asida marks yauduna thokpa habase khudong thiningai natra.
Thaza, I sukhange. I anaba minati. Marks laibada changadaba sel duna ko mathap ahau badum chathoke.
Nangi sidi lairik hairaga laishu khangdaba habaduni. Marks upana chinna tondagi tholakpa lok tinna chingba sing phajanga doribani. Nushita yaramba amora kai singdo marks upadi hakchangna changakpadagi ngakthoktoine.
Adudi Thaza, I marks amta upugige.
COVID-19 laichatagi thingnanaba chathoka matamda marks upiyu. Season nabiru raba disposable masking mafam chaba yenglaga mai thadokpiyu natragana phumjinbiyu fi na sem sajaba masking oiragana nimit khudingi sudok samthokpiraba matungda da sizanabiyu
Isagi mamal yamnaba punsibu kansi amadi atopagi punsibu khudongthiba sidagi ngakthoksi.
Welcome back. One COVID-19 patient died in Manipur today, taking the death toll to 117. The 75-year-old man succumbed to the contagion at a district hospital, Churachandpur. In the past 24 hours, 315 people were confirmed as COVID-19 positive cases from different testing centers across the state. As per the COVID-19 Command Control Room, with this, the case tally in the state stood at 15,778. The active cases stand at 3,748, while the recoveries at 11,913. A total of 172 patients recuperated from the disease in the last 24 hours. The recovery rate is 75.50% as of now. The Manipur Police Raising Day 2020 was celebrated at the District Police Headquarters, Bishnupur. According to our Bishnupur correspondent, on the occasion, police officers and commando personnel were honored with trophies, cash awards and certificates for rendering outstanding service. None District Police also celebrated the 129th Manipur Police Raising Day 2020 during a function at the premises of None Police Station. And Vasum District Superintendent of Police and Peter Palme, additional SP, attended the program as the special guests. Manipur Police celebrated its 129th Raising Day 2020 today. District Headquarters Thobal and various police stations in the district also celebrated the day. Kakching District Police also celebrated the 129th Manipur Police Raising Day at Wangu Lamkhai Outpost. Kakching Superintendent of Police Victoria Yengkhom inaugurated a guest room for officers on the occasion. High-ranking officials were present at the occasion. SP Victoria at the event honored 25 police officers in recognition of their outstanding service. 129th Manipur Police Raising Day was also celebrated at Moreh Police Station today. Additional Superintendent of Police Operations M. Amit unfurled the Manipur Police flag at the event. Sub-Divisional Police Officer L. Meghavarna, Officer in charge of Moreh Police Station Dilip Kumar and Commander Officer in charge Pushpendra were also present during the celebration. Jiribam District Police also celebrated 129th Raising Day of Manipur Police at District Headquarters Jiribam. Jiribam District Police distributed sweets and gifts to the public to mark the occasion.
Niyom sing ase matam khudingmakta ngaktuna chapigadabani amadi laina laichet ase sandorakpadagi ngakthok minarasi kanagumana hairiba niyom sing ase kaina amasung indaba taragadi aingi charak phangani amasung makoibo makoigi marangi matungina fine thianguni.
Itzel Club Nagamapal Soram Lekai has demanded the government to withdraw containment zone tag from Imphaal's Nagamapal area. Club President S. Rajendra Kumar said that there are no more COVID-19 cases in the area and hence the containment zone tag should be cancelled immediately. Rajendra Kumar reiterated that there are no more positive cases at Soram Nerak, Nagamapal, Rims Road and Lalambung Makhong Pukri at Sobamamang. He said the residents are facing difficulties since these areas have been declared as COVID-19 containment zones. One of the residents said that the containment tag has affected the daily wage earners of the area.
Positive si yaw traba mafam asida kamai tawdana sigi containment zone natraga buffer zone oiribano haibana chingba adubu leiba mising se akoigi chadaba yade thakdaba yade adi amadi senthungi problem kanana madugi nimit taraga marini phajalaga leiba se madugi problem maya amasu create tawni bagi problem maya am lai hojik positives sul leitrabanina masi cover tawbiganu haiba akoigi government ki side ta club ki maikaidagi mayam ki mahut sinjaraga ehangna president amoina sigi paujensima thamjari.
With a spike of 61,871 new COVID-19 cases and 1,033 deaths in the last 24 hours, India's COVID-19 count reached 74,94,552 in the past 24 hours. According to the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, as per the ministry, the COVID-19 count includes 7,83,311 active cases and 65,97,210 cured, discharged, migrated cases. With 1,033 deaths in the last 24 hours, the total death count due to the disease has reached 1,14,031, a media report said. According to a new study, the antibody levels in the blood of COVID-19 patients drop rapidly during the weeks after their bodies have cleared the virus and symptoms have subsided. The research was published in the journal MBio, an open access journal of the American Society for Microbiology. Serum Institute of India and Bharat Biotech were expected to pursue late-stage clinical trials of intranasal COVID-19 vaccines in the coming months once they received regulatory approval, Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan said. On the other hand, the global tally of the coronavirus cases stands at 4.02 crore, while 3.01 crore have recovered, 1.11 crore have died so far. The US, the worst hit country, has 83.8 lakh cases. It is followed by India, which has 75,48,238 cases, Brazil with 52,35,344 and Russia with 13,99,334. We'll take another short break. Keep watching.
Countdown by election 2020. Saitu, Lilong, Wangor, Wangjing Tenta, Singhat, 5 assembly constituencies. By election 2020 from 17 October onwards. Only on Times of Manipur, TOMTV.
Khudong chaba laubiho Radiant E-Ride amadi State Bank of India ga punna kusamnaraga India government ki makhada Mudra Yojana scheme gi kuthangda thabak panghodraba singda senda lambi ki achauba mating oinaba Sadmiron fagat hanaba loinana loan gi khudong chaba pizari ahanba miyoi chamada akaknaba matam khara gi oina loan pizagani akupa marol gi damak Radiant E-Ride head office Sangai Pro Ningthem Call amasung branches contact number 8257850421
Around by 2020 the Pangbigadaba items sing groceries, electronic items, electric vehicle, organic vegetables, frozen items, baby care, household items, health and personal care, snacks and beverages, indigenous items, fresh fruits and much more.
Yeah. Fear. Ako makeup thoju ke doroga. Isa gi darkar oiba pot macham gisu dukan amadang chang amadasu phangda matam sumang hakchang su waba se yumda phamna apang pot laina si kai aramai 2020 download tawsalo aduga isa gi puri khau sidana khwairamban bazar da laiba dukan mayam se hapaga jalase pantharanu hojik mak download to
Siri Gaurachandraya Nama Youth Affairs and Sports Department Director Oina Thau Pubiramba Dr. Konsam Syam Sundar IAS na mahaki nuksizaraba imong manung sagay natay marup mapang khwai pumna makpu thadoklamlaga hawkiba tang taramari English ni kun yumsakay sa numita Brindaban Prapti oikhre lakliba tang taramapanda asi sanchoy lokhacharaga tang kun tarukta chira usob den thokle Upalakya sada Brahman Vaishnava ahalaman amadi marup mapang khwai pumnamakna matam chana lengbirakduna harinam shravan tawbiranaba patrana nimantra kachari seba phangjariba Konsam Kumar Singh mapa Konsam Ongbi Jandavi Devi mama Konsam Ongbi Dr. Ranjita Ajom Sradamini Konsam Ongbi Gita Devi Mataima Konsam Angelina Devi Machanupi Konsam Sarafina Devi Machanupi, Roxy Rose Konsam Machanupi, Konsam Premananda Singh Mayamba, Konsam Arian Singh Machanupa, Robin Red Konsam Machanupa, Thoram Pareng, Ayupung Nipan Makai Bekatpa, Nungthil Pungahum Sankritan Loiba, Wangkai Yonglan Leirak.
Welcome back. Condition of Rangkhung via Tamenlong District Headquarters Shortcut Road has worsened due to seasonal rainfall. The Hindustan Construction Company HCC has taken the initiative to repair the road with heavy machineries. Rangkhung Village, Diuluan Village Youth and Village Authority are assisting HCC in the road repair work. The repaired work from Diuluan Village to Rangkhung Village will cover a 20-kilometer long section of National Highway 37. Rajashri Bhagyachandra Cultural Foundation and Sri Sri Gopinath Devata Sevayat Committee jointly observed the 222nd death anniversary of Rajashri Bhagyachandra at the Sri Sri Gopinath Temple located at Ningthokhong in Bishnupur district. Devotees offered prayer and flowers at Sri Sri Gopinath Temple remembering King Bhagyachandra. 11th Acho Public Foundation Day was celebrated today at Brightway Club in Kwakaithel, Lamdong Lekai. The function was organized by Puering Anbi Film Production, Arts and Culture. Speaking at the event, Foundation Secretary Asa Lata Thonaujam said that the day is observed in fond memory of Aso, who was bandmaster at 1st Battalion of Manipur Rifles.
Aso Public Foundation Babana Ningjaramba Haibatare Babana Ningjaramba Sina Maram Oiraga, Sigi Matang Asida Aina, Babana Pamzaraba Mayamse, Tohanzaning the Bahaitare, Babana art ki, music ki, Adagi, drama gi, Isagi, Yam Katna Babana, Hotna Jaramba Haitare, Akoina Macha Amoina, Heidi Babana, Chatliba Lamase, Kaihanzaning Dana, Tamzaning Manamaram Oiraga, Akoina Maduda Hotna Jabani.
Mongsangai Kanbalup organized a mass COVID-19 testing program at SIWYO Club Mongsangai in Imphal today. Altogether, 18 people were found to be COVID-19 positive out of 101 samples tested. Most of the positive cases belong to Mongsangai School Lairak. Different parts of Mongsangai area were also declared as containment zones after 25 people were tested COVID positive. Manipur BJP State Council member K.H. Ibomcha and Pungdongbam Sekta Gram Panchayat Pradhan Irungbam Sundari's husband Irungbam Prem jointly distributed rations to the residents of Sekta Awang and Makhalaikai. Some areas of Sekta under Lamlai constituency have been declared containment zones after some residents of the locality have tested COVID-19 positive. The United Bank of India UBI Jiribam branch is presently facing shortage of staff, creating inconveniences to customers. Our correspondent reports that only 3 staffers, including the deputy manager, now run the bank. The situation has also affected the employees, the report said. On top of this, the clients coming to bank have to stand in the queue for long hours. Salai Group of Companies today inaugurated a new IOCL retail outlet at Phumlau Sifai in Imphal West District. Former Patsoi constituency MLA Sapam Kunja Kishore on the occasion said that winning and losing is a part of life and that Salai company always strives for success and growth despite difficulties, which indicates that it would eventually lead to progress.
Let us go forward. Happy work along to Tambiraga. Makata so activities by Ama Pangto Pada, a side tagi. I showed up from the Riamuka Saja, Nominato, Tabak Kudimakta, Mongoloishno, Aduga, Prazagi Sheva, societies is 7 on the contribution to one we get to Wakalando. Yen the soccer Oibio, a Papu Oibio, owning Hanbigano.
As part of the ongoing Jan Andolan campaign launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi across the country, the paralegal volunteers PVLs of None Legal Aid Clinic, Longmai Bazar today took pledge at their office complex to maintain SOPs in market and public places. They also pasted pamphlets and posters giving awareness to the public to prevent the spread of COVID-19 pandemic. MS Saicom Tractor Sales and Services Center today distributed agricultural tools to 80 farmers of Kanchipur under submission on Agricultural Mechanization 2020-21. During the second phase of the distribution, 18 tractors, 10 reapers, 7 power tillers, 15 threshers, 20 mini rice mills and 5 weeders were distributed to the farmers. BJP Bishnupur District Committee Secretary Sanasam Premchandra today provided electrical wire, 40 LED bulbs, reflectors and bulb holders to Youth Social Action for Rural Development, Wangu, Naudakok under Bishnupur District. S. Premchandra also provided a wheelchair and other items to physically challenged 35-year-old Sasam Jeki of Wangu, Naudakok, Awang Lekai.
Hana Sakrisi Mamang Damukta Pangdadri, Masi. Tamo Sakrisi PB Dr. Masasiam Rauze, Nusheva Tamo Premchandra, Magi the Mokta Siam PB Basi the Mukta Yamaze, Adu Tamozo, Hanana Taga Serena.
We'll take another short break here. Keep watching.
Khanganjaba Birla Emporiums Private Limited IRA Finance Private Limited ki customers amadi beneficiaries singi mafamda karigumba khara khanganjari madudi malemgi oiba pandemic amadagi company na benefit piba lectururaba matungda October ki tang mga dagi pitokpa hauzaruraba matungda karigumba company ki manunggi oiba khudong chadaba amadagi November 9 fawba benefit piba lecturagani makhatana November 8 dagi benefit asi amuk pitokpa hauzaragani Benefit payout list to Noma Walingaida office ki notice board tagi khangbiba yaragani. Masida customer singna warobiba tobidana company na lecture riba warep asida mayamna support tobina ba amadi khudong chadaba asigidamak customer singna warobidana ba noluk na haijari. Khanganjari ba General Manager Birla Emporium Private Limited IRA Finance.
Sina pare Tan badinate ko. Asengba. Ay na pamba. Darkar ba grocery items singda. Red delivery app season araga order to biro loire. Chaning ba restaurant ki food po erasu overpay tawbudi laardana pot khudingmak discount pibaga loinana khudakta inakta yoraisine red delivery for you.
Ma, kaidorage pairaga leiramisna.
Ho hospital da satlubane. Haksang si khara nungaitedana. OPT ga amata sangal hogde. Ni na marola masiliba. Nongpa sina karimta kanadi. Phola sida ungdon adum lady sidi. Magi phola si thugai khibada soiro.
Eh, adugi oire. Mobile paraga kanabadi am lower siangange. So, sita khumda thamuko. Yamna tangai phadaba natradi yumdagi adum phone da doctor ga wari sanaraga tanaba yare ima.
Kamaina se nang suyango. Ahambada e-sanjivani OPD application se Google Play Store dagi download tawrani. Adagi registration si namaga mobile number hapsilaga verify tawrani. Adagi anabagi maming matha hapani. Adagi doctor asangba amaga adum saksa unaraga wari sanaba yare. Yam phaina dudia se
Ima kari kay nungai tabal ay bagi habiyo.
Ibungo doctor imagi kokse ngauri tawi. Saning thakning basu kaya phaude.
Adom smartphone da e-sanjivani OPD application download tawbiduna natraga computer tablet sijinaduna e-sanjivani opd.in da sangbiduna isagi yumda komna amadi lemna laying bayabagi khudong chabasi lawbiu.
Al Hayat, the best halal restaurant in Manipur. Miyam na pam na chanariba Al Hayat restaurant gi hauraba mathel khudingmak red delivery app ki khutang da order tobirakuna yamna laina ahenba charges yaudana isa gi yumda thilaknabagi khudong chaba bijari app si download tawduna app si ki khuthang da ngasima order tawbiyu chana thaknaba polam sing khakta natana imung amada nongmar changdraba yadraba grocery item kaya marum suna fanglaba app ngasimak download tawbiyu red delivery for you.
Kari no ni masi ngang sin ungler sibo ngor sa le masibo
handak se saba thakpa changdaba makai mana ungi basibu kaidawra basano ne ngo ima manam nambiram gese nangu kaidawrage ima da hayo
Stong thim
nati nangonda kanana kai tawrage ima da tamo
Kastong TV ma, ima hon chat to dum chakre.
Video bi hom ni no. Ni masai personal problem ro ni. Ang si ma law sa thau theng law ne.
Asumna leithokuna chatpagi mahutta
Shabu ke do gi. Shagi ma khoi le chi di. Hayo. Pa da hayo.
Kanagumba amabu pukning wakhalgi anaba leire haina chingnabirabadi tuminna leishinbiganu soidana hangbiyu nangbu kaidawrage aingonda tammu ishada natraga aigi imung manung marup mapangsingda pukning wakhalgi nungaitaba leirabadi health center da natraga district mental health program gi center singda chattuna tanabiyu.
Welcome back. AEIBA Loop Assam celebrated its 12th Foundation Day at Hosai Kalakhun Association Vice Chairman Usam Kunza Bihari inaugurated the function, during which floral tributes were paid to the portraits of all departed writers. The association also released 3 poetry books on the occasion. The books were Sajibu Saireng, Ibemboki Fungawari and Nongpoki Ganga Brahmaputra. Poetry recitation and presentation of songs were the main highlights of the event.
Koi Asamgi Hauraba Aiba Lakshminath Besbarwagi Buri Ai Khadu Haiba Larikadugi Maiteronda Andokpa Koi Aiba Luki Chairperson Mingoina Panjanabada Tauram Baba Tumina Ibemboki Pungawari Kauduna Serengasi Wari Machashi Pungawari Se Topan Kaibiang Longi Waja Tangjam Omorgi Wari macha Nongpoki Ganga Brahmaputra haiba lairika sisu masi aiba lukki foundation day asida puthoksagan.
A 5-day-long under-14 football tournament for boys has kicked off today at the new Moreh football playground in Moreh. Our Moreh correspondent reports that the tournament is jointly organized by Mulmilnal Football Academy and District Football Association Moreh. In the opening match, Te Yangom FC defeated Tamil Youth Club by 4-0. With the primary objective to promote Kung Fu sports in India, the All India Kung Fu Federation AIKF will organize the first online National Referee and Coach Seminar 2020 from October 31st till November 1 next. AIKF General Secretary Dr. H. Roman through a release informed that State Kung Fu Sports Association presidents and secretaries of all states will select 20 aspiring referees. Each will submit their names before October 25. The release also informed all individuals financially affected by COVID-19 pandemic to contact AIKF for office for reimbursement. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today called upon the youth to be flexible and adaptable to the changing nature of jobs. Delivering the University of Mysore's centenary convocation address virtually, Modi emphasized on the importance of skilling, reskilling and upskilling. In the present-day world, and the National Education Policy NEP unveiled by his government recently has paid attention to this aspect as per a media report. Expressing happiness over the University of Mysore's plans to start multidisciplinary programs as envisaged under NEP, the Prime Minister said students can simultaneously study global technology and local culture under these programs. This, he felt, can be used to promote local businesses through global technology. A People's Liberation Army PLA soldier identified as Corporal Wang Yalong was apprehended by the Indian Army in the Damchok sector of eastern Ladakh today after he had strayed across the line of actual control LSC in eastern Ladakh. As per media reports, the PLA soldier was provided medical assistance including oxygen, food and warm clothes to protect him from the vagaries of extreme altitude and harsh climatic conditions. A request has also been received from the PLA about the whereabouts of the missing soldier. As per established protocols, he will be returned back to Chinese officials at the Chusul Moldo meeting point after completion of formalities. Thailand police said today they had ordered an investigation of 4 news outlets under emergency measures imposed last week to try to stop 3 months of protests against the government and monarchy. A media report said the announcement prompted anger from media groups and accusations of an attack on press freedom by the government of Prime Minister Prayuth Chan-o-cha, the former Janata leader. According to a police document dated October 16, investigations have been ordered into contempt from 4 media outlets as well as the Facebook page of a protest group. The clinical trials of nasal coronavirus vaccine in India are expected to begin soon by Serum Institute of India and Bharat Biotech, the government said yesterday. The government also informed that the Serum Institute of India and Bharat Biotech will begin the trials of nasal coronavirus vaccine once they receive regulatory approval, a report said. At present, there is no nasal trial coronavirus vaccine under trial in India. For the trials of the nasal coronavirus vaccine candidate, Bharat Biotech, which is developing an indigenous COVID-19 vaccine in collaboration with the Indian Council of Medical Research (ICMR), has entered into an agreement with Washington University and St. Louis University, the report said. Now the top news headlines once again. COVID-19 lockdown likely to be reimposed in Manipur for 2 weeks. Major student bodies demand COVID-19 countermeasure policy. Animal Union announces indefinite Imphal-Moreh Road Band. And 2 insurgents held, huge cache of arms and ammunition seized. is all for now. Keep watching Times of Manipur for more updates.